everyone, this is Chef Pradeep. Welcome to our channel. Everyone knows that it's no walk in the park being an entrepreneur. It's a tough job, and there is a saying that every mistake is a stepping stone towards success. But most people take this as they think that it is they will sound cool, saying that I failed this many times before I succeed. So their mind goes towards thinking that it's okay to fail. But it should be our aim that we should avoid mistakes as much as possible. Though mistakes will happen when you do business, our aim is only to reduce them. There are two ways to do it. One is to learn from people who have done business and have made mistakes, and the other way is to learn from the books as well. And keeping the second option in mind, in this video we are going to talk about 5 useful books for entrepreneurs. First book that we are going to discuss in this edition of Books for Entrepreneurs, How I Almost Blew It, written by Siddharth Rao. The author of this book discusses about 17 digital entrepreneurs such as Zomato, Delivery, and many others, and how their business went near death, and some of them how almost sold their business for a lower valuation, and how they came out of it and what lessons they learned from them is what this book is about. Now, though the book is about digital entrepreneurs, there is a lesson for everyone to learn about the finances, about how to run a business, or how the business, even sometimes we think that everything is over, but still how people come out of it. All those things makes this book reading very interesting, and it's a fast read, and there are so many companies which we see online, and to know about their backstories, how they came back after going down, all that is very interesting with the numbers, statistics, and everything. It's a fast read and easy to read, and the information is very simple, presented in a very simple way. So everybody can read this book and understand easily. And if anyone want to become an entrepreneur can read this book to understand, there is always a chance that even when we think that we are about to go down, there is always chances that we can find different solutions for different kind of problems to come up and come over it, and we can continue with that business. Now we are moving on to the second book, which is Principles, written by Ray Dalio. Ray Dalio is hailed as one of the great investors as well as an entrepreneur of our time. He is the founder of a company called Bridgewater Associates. It's a hedge fund company. It's 40 years old, successful company. And through his experience, experiments, and the challenges he has faced, he has made these principles through all these years. And also has released an app saying the same name with principles. I think a dedicated app for India also has come. In this book, he explains about the principles that he has applied in his company and how those principles made his company a successful one. And this book is divided into 2 parts. One is life principles, the other one is work principles. In both, if you see, he has given lots of points to follow. It's not necessary that you have to follow them blindly, but there is lots of points given and explanation also given. It's a huge book, and you should not read this book in one go. You should read a little bit slowly, understand them, and reflect on them. There is so much to grab in. There is so many principles that through these years which he has developed is put in this book. This book will be useful for anyone who wants to run their business based on an idea meritocracy that strives for meaningful work and meaningful relationships through radical truth and radical transparency. That's what it says in the book. And the principles explained in this are very clear, and sometimes it may feel a little difficult to understand. That's why I said you read it a little bit slow and understand them, then reflect on them. Once you understand, you move on to the next section. And once you read the book, you can always go back to it to refer back to understand more, or if you have face any challenges, you can also go through certain section to get insight into the challenges. So in that way, this book gives you lots of principles that you can apply in your own business, and it's a very useful one. This will be a very good investment if you buy this book. Moving on to the third book, that is The Age of the Imperfect Leader. The name says imperfect leader. What does that mean? Leadership has evolved with the time, and it is changed with the time. There was a time when leader was most powerful and hierarchy based leaderships, but the times have changed. In this book, the author Pawan Verma explains about how the leadership was, how it has evolved, how it is now, how it will be in the future. So all powerful, all knowing leadership makes no sense anymore in most of the places. And nowadays a leader needs to be agile, and he also have to pay heed to constructive criticism. The moment you stop hearing constructive criticism is when your downfall starts. Once you start receiving feedback from all sides of the business, then you can course correct, you can always improve, so your business will not go into downhill. Now there are so many examples where the leaders don't listen to the people, don't pay heed to the advices of other people, and they will be most having narrow minds, and because of that there are so many businesses which have gone down, and there are so many books, and you can even search online, or you will know about many companies that went down. They're all because the management doesn't listen or doesn't evolve with the time. They don't want to listen to anyone. They just think what they know is correct, and they try to stick to the power they have. It's mostly that power, that's what brings their downfall. And in this book, the author explains about how that can be avoided, what traits a new leader needs to have according to the changing times, and what a leadership will look like in the future, and how you need to evolve and learn and be agile to be ready for future leadership. It's not very big book, it's a little small only, but easy to read. You can read this to understand what a leadership of this time and the time to come. That way it will be very useful. Now we have come to the fourth book. The fourth book we are going to discuss about is Crushing It, written by Gary Vaynerchuk. This book is about how great entrepreneurs build their business and influence, and how you can too. What that means is, you may run a business, but you also need spread the word about your business, and you can use social media platforms to achieve that. And how to use each social media platform to achieve your goals is what this book is about. And in this book, he has explained in each section about YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and all these famous platforms. What are the famous platforms and how you can use them to make your business a successful one. Those platforms are not an easy one to break into, and it takes time and effort to attract people, to bring people into your page, in your platform, all that. And he has given lots of examples of people who has done it. He also gives notes on how to achieve that. He also gives lots of points about how to go about in these platforms, and what kind of posts you can do, how you can do it, what needs to be followed. All these things you give. Easier said than done, but still it gives you lots of knowledge about how to break through in these platforms. So in that way, this book is very useful. It covers about all major popular social media platforms, and explains about how you can use that to grow your business. That's about this book. So any entrepreneur who wants to grow their business using a social media can read this book and benefit from it. To the final part, but this is the last part of books for entrepreneurs, but not the least. There are so many books for you to learn from. The fifth book that we are going to look at is called Dollars and Cents, written by Dan Ariely and Jeff Chrysler. I am not very good in pronouncing names though. So you can see this, there are two authors written this book, and this book is about money mishaps and how to avoid them. This book explains about the money habit of the people and how people make irrational purchases, how people make irrational money mistakes, and how to avoid them. So being an entrepreneur, you will be investing lots of money, you will be handling money, you will be handling expenses, profits, and everything is about lots of numbers come into it. And when you are being an entrepreneur, when you spend, that means when you invest lots of money, you need to have good money sense. You need to handle your money very efficiently. There are some places in business where you have to invest, and there are a few places in your business where you can avoid. This book is not only for entrepreneurs, this book is for everybody, because everybody spends money, everybody handles money. But how entrepreneurs can benefit from this is by understanding customers' behavior about how they spend the money, and being an entrepreneur, where you can avoid these money missteps. All those things are given in this, with explanations, with simple examples, with a little bit of psychology and all that stuff. So if you want to learn about money and how money mistakes are made, how when it comes to money, how the decisions are made in terms of spending the money, you can read this book. It will be very useful. I hope the 5 books that we have discussed in this video is useful to you. There are tons and tons of books out there which you can buy and read them and benefit from them. This is my small effort to give you a little bit insight into some useful books. Meet you all with more book recommendations of different subjects in the coming videos. In the meantime, please do check out our recipe videos and other book videos in our channel. Thank you for your support, and stay tuned and stay safe. Thank you.